Hello, everybody. My name is DekuGames, and welcome to Class of '09, or welcome back to Class of '09, as I should say. Last time, we got Nicole killed, raped, and necrophiled by her gym teacher. That is a mouthful sentence I never thought I would say. So, fuck. Christ, that is that is intense. But yeah, let's hope we don't have that happen, because schools are not a good place for young children to be around. So, let's get back into it.
Make no mistake. I'm a sociopath.
I'm a sociopath. Skip.
Hey, so for the
Oh my god, that is...
yeah, math class this year with Mr. Burliday. Yeah, like, fuck Mr. Burliday, dude.
Why does he have the Fortnite font on his
They are
t-shirt?
never funny. It's like the girls just laugh to avoid sexual assault.
Hey, yo, you new to this educational prison?
Wow, yeah, that was
Yeah, that's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah, I'm getting...
I'm out.
No.
Okay.
I could show you around. Like a school tour. You want to do that? You up for that?
I'm gonna be honest. You seem like the most boring piece of shit I ever met.
Huh?
Well, wait. Most I've ever met would mean you stand out in some way. You're a very run-of-the-mill waste of time.
I don't get it. What'd I do?
You have time for the whole list?
I guess.
First, you wear classic rock t-shirts from Walmart. Girls don't compliment how you dress, so you settled for old people high-fiving you for being retro.
Nah, people think I'm cool.
Rapid fire of assumptions. Tell me if I get any wrong. You call your bicycle a BMX, like energy drinks, take pictures of your skateboarding wounds, mention to anyone they can't get addicted to marijuana, and own a guitar pick necklace.
I don't want a guitar pick, guys.
All right, I'll see you later then.
Hey, I've seen your ass around here before.
It's my first day. You sure about that?
Whatever, all you hot girls look the same.
That was real discreet.
Gotta be, especially cutting under this school's security.
Uh-huh.
And a girl like you skipping the first day? Are you a bad bitch or what?
I'm an abysmal bitch.
Fucking cool, rock on. So what do you do here, like cheerleading?
Doesn't pay, so no.
Well, I'm on the lacrosse team. Last season we went 7-5, like above 500, not bad. It's my life pretty much.
How can you make lacrosse your life? There's no pro league for it, is there?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're out there. Besides, we only lost like 5 games because I fucked my knee up and couldn't play the rest of the season. But it's pretty badass because they keep giving me Percocet.
Cool, seriously? How much?
Enough to demotivate an elephant. I got them right here. You want to do them with me? They only kind of get you fucked up, but it's good.
Yeah, pop perks with him.
Free Percocet? Hell yeah, hand it over.
This is actually my Mexican cartel supply, but it probably won't kill you.
My feet feel great. I could fall asleep standing right now.
Yeah, I told you it was good shit.
I'm sorry, are we lost? Both of you should be in class. This isn't a skip period.
Oh, fuck. Hey, dude, we were just on our way, you know?
What are you hiding there?
Oh, shit.
Prescription pills? Whose are these? Actually, it doesn't matter. You're both in big trouble.
Floyd getting murdered for snitching.
Wait, what?
Oh, don't play dumb.
I didn't do anything. I was on my way back from the bathroom, and this guy just stopped me trying to sell his... I don't know, but he won't leave me alone.
Oh, come on.
Trying to find yet another customer, huh, Kyler? Come with me.
Bro, what the fuck? You're seriously believing that?
I don't want to hear it. Come with me.
You're such a fucking bitch, dude. Like, not cool.
Oh, lunchtime. That was the ultimate win-win.
Hey, are you okay?
What? Oh, no, I'm good as shit, dude. I don't feel great, just nice.
So, is anyone else gonna be sitting here, or...?
Oh, sit here all you want. I'm new here, I have no say.
Cool, thanks. I'm just gonna say it. Are you fucked up?
Are you?
Emotionally, absolutely.
Same, Jekka.
Not rich enough to turn down free Percocet.
Yeah, that lacrosse guy loves the new girls. Did you pocket any? Can I have one?
No, it got broken up real quick. A teacher caught us, and I just pinned it on him.
That's fucking badass. What's your name?
I'm Nicole, but don't say that really loud. I don't want these people to know me.
Don't worry, I know. So, what electives are you taking?
Is English an elective?
It should be, but no.
Okay then, it was photography.
Me too. We might be in the same class.
If you'd like to get that excited about it, yeah, we might be.
Oh, you're too cool for school.
Well, no. Right now I feel warm as hell. Have you popped Perk? It's a blanket and a pill.
Yeah, I popped Perk. How the fuck is it a blanket and a pill?
It turns off all the coldness sensors. You just feel nice and cozy.
You're fun.
That's true, actually. As someone that has... Was it Percocet? Oh, fuck. I forget what the difference is between... I've had Oxy, and I've also taken Percocet. No! That it was not... It was... Okay. It was because I... It was because of that time that I was in the hospital for kidney issues, and then it was also because I had my 4 of my wisdom teeth removed. So for one of them, they gave me Percocet, and then the other one they gave me oxycodone. And yeah, it is a blanket and a fucking pill. You will take it, and suddenly you just feel warm, but like not like obnoxiously warm, like whenever you get like high off weed or whatever, and like you have that like warm feeling in your chest. You're just like comfortable, and you don't have like any anxiety either. So you're just like, I feel warm. I'm gonna go lay down now, and then you passed out for like 11 hours. Yeah, it was a lot. I've also been on Fent, but medical Fent, and Fent is still such a fucking crisis. It's crazy that I'm afraid to touch random bills on the ground because of all this shit being like, it might be laced, but Percocet, I'm pretty sure isn't transmissible through skin. It has to be vascular, so.
Nicole, you ready for day 2?
Is someone gonna kill me day 2? If so, absolutely.
Why? What happened?
Just like waking up in general hurts, and I gotta deal with my brother who's still up from the night.
He can eat family-sized meals? How old is he?
Like 26. He just freeloads off my mom.
I mean, we kind of freeload too, but we're 16. It's cool when we do it.
Exactly. I have to tell him that when I'm woken up by loud chewing noises.
Is he fat?
Do you know what ex-bodybuilder fat is?
Yeah, I kind of know what that looks like.
Well, he's an obese monster. I was just curious if anyone else
I was about
knew
to
that
say,
bodybuilder
post
phrase.
bodybuilder
He's not
fat
that.
is not
Good
like
to know.
obese monster.
Hey, let's gossip more at lunch. I gotta get to class.
Dude, fuck class. Just skip with me.
I told you yesterday, if I skip anymore, my mom's gonna start giving me discipline.
How does it even...
It'd be some...
Isn't that...
She's the only...
Huh.
So where are you headed?
Photography.
So to not make the intro to beginner's photography too long, I'll simplify it by saying I'll have your shot looking superior by the end of this year.
Dude, why did I pick an art class? All these kids are annoyingly quirky.
So nice of you to join us, young lady.
You sound way too happy to be actually happy.
I took photography. I actually had 3 years of photography. I'm actually really good at photography, but that's... I have a lot of weird quirks about me. Also, she's
Quite
so seen.
observant.
Did
To
she
make
cut
up for
herself?
your tardiness, perhaps you could help me out in the dark room. I need the chemicals cleansed for tomorrow's class.
Huh. Fine.
Sorry, I didn't even catch your name.
It's Nicole. What's yours?
You can call me Mr. White, but my friends call me Mr. Shooter.
Okay, Mr. White. So what's first?
Well, you
Mr.
see,
White!
Nicole, I didn't actually call you in for chemical cleaning. Needed you alone to ask something else.
Here it comes.
No. Mind out of the gutter, please. It's just you had a very striking look. Positively pure. I do a lot of freelance photography work outside of my teaching job here. How would you like to model for some community service hours?
No way I'm getting naked on camera for the community. At least $500.
Naked? No, absolutely not. You're a minor after all.
Oh, so just wearing lingerie and baby oil gotcha. When is it?
No, not that either. The shoot is this weekend at White Wheat Farms. Should be a nice, wholesome, sunny September day.
Okay, but the payment situation is...
You'll get a free meal of your choice.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've known photography teachers like that. I've had one other, and then the other one I had, he was really cool. Uh, both of them kind of seemed like the kind that would be like, "You're really good at this. Do you want to, like, do pictures?" And yeah, that's also how I found out how to Photoshop. I've had 4 years of graphic design. 4 years of graphic design, and 2 years of Photoshop experience from high school. That's why my thumbnails look so good. Despite the fact, fun fact, I don't even spend more than 15 minutes on those thumbnails. I just know how to do shit with a basic fucking online editor because I can't afford Photoshop and I can't find a good way to pirate it.
You know what? Sure.
Oh, splendid. A nice, pure outing. Just me and my new, beautiful student, Nicole. I trust you'll brush up on your posing this week.
Well, I bend over to pick up the paper, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Then it's settled. This weekend, a nice, bright shoot should really cleanse our minds of the muddied culture surrounding us. Don't you think?
Whatever you say, dude. I'll be at home Googling expensive restaurants.
And a clever girl at that. A bright mind to match your bright complexion.
Okay, bye.
He's a little weird, but I imagine
That's
he's
wonderful.
I want to imagine that based off of his demeanor so far, if you want to believe surface level, he's just a weird dude, but has good intentioned. A lot of photographers are, because usually they spend a lot of time in dark rooms, or looking through photos and being quiet. So
Your pure skin just wonderfully fades out into the highlights of the wheat behind you.
Yeah, thanks. Could you talk about something other than skin? It's like a dermatology fever dream.
Sorry, Nicole. When something catches my eye, I just can't let it go. The curse of being a photographer.
Okay. So, what's this thing on my shirt again? The Celtics logo or something?
No, the Celtic cross. Just a graphic rich with heritage that complements the nice, wholesome imagery behind you.
Whatever you say.
he's a white supremacist, isn't he? He's a white supremacist. He's a fucking... That says WPD. White power something. Domination. Holy shit, he's a fucking Nazi. Holy shit, he's a fucking Nazi. Oh my god, I knew my vibe meter was right. Oh my god, fuck. I was like, dude, this guy's talking way too much about her skin. Her white skin. What the fuck? And I was just like, okay. So, like, okay, in real life, I'd be like, okay, this dude's weird. This dude is really weird. But because it's a game, I thought taking the separate path would have led down a better path. So I was like kind of pushing those vibes back into my back of my head. I'm like, well, it's a game. It probably isn't that. Because, like, you know, you'd want, like, one of the options to be a good option and the other option to be not a good option. Jesus fucking Christ.
So, are we done yet?
And yes, we are. It was a pleasure, Nicole.
The pleasure was all yours. So there's a steakhouse on the other side of town and...
Yes, I'll hold up my end of the deal, don't worry. But before we leave, I just wanted to ask you, do you enjoy being white?
I mean, not sure how white I'll be after standing in the sun all day.
No, sorry. Allow me to rephrase the question. Do you love the white American culture? Are you a proud white woman?
Okay. Woo! Time to get into politics here. So, white America doesn't really technically have a culture. Now, a lot of people get angry at me. Let me explain. You have culture of community. You have culture of your state. You have culture of your town. You have culture of Americana. But you do not have a specific white culture. There are other cultures from other people of color, such as black or Hispanic or Asian or South American or any other type. but that's because those are cultures that are brought from their homes over to here, or in the case of black people, that culture was stripped from them whenever they were brought over here, and over a lot of time they weren't really able to really reconstruct that. So, and you can be like, oh, well, you have to talk about this because it's an interesting topic to talk about, and this is just what's going on. So the way that they did it was that they then made the culture of what they knew from around them, and then they modified it and so on over a lot of time and created a new culture for themselves of the black experience in America. But when it comes to white people, one of the biggest things, especially for immigrants that were white, or weren't considered white at the time, but to be considered white, to reap the benefits of that. You can see this happen with Jewish people. You can see it happen with Italian people. You can see it happen with German people, and Irish people. Before they were actually considered white, they were very proud of their cultures that they had come from, and they were making their own cultures here in America, right? And if it weren't for the fact of prevalency of whiteness having privilege, those probably could have melded together into a actual true melting pot of America, because America really isn't a melting pot depending on where you are. New York is a melting pot, but most of the other America is a salad. It's mixed together, but it's not actually melded. And that's primarily because a lot of times you have to strip your culture away so that you so that you have to be allowed to like experience things without being like judged or whatever, right? So white American culture is basically the non-existence of it, or I guess you can say maybe like suburbia or like a traditional wholesomeness or whatever. But then again, that's just white supremacy and shit that is just made up and is like, oh well, you see all this good stuff, that's because of white Americans, when no, that's just fucking nature, dude.
Like, no, yes, who cares? Why are you so into whiteness?
Sorry, I guess the questions have been a tad much. There's just something about the color white. And it's not just my last name.
White's a pretty boring color, to be honest.
I wouldn't call it boring, just pure. You're a photography student. Think of it like a camera. When you take the lens off and snap a picture, the image is just white. Then you put it back on and focus. The shapes seen are merely obstructions, sullying the whiteness.
What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
That's not how cameras work. If anything, it's the other way around. You take the lens off, and obviously there's things like f-stop, aperture, everything like that. It's letting in so much of the color that it mixes together. Not that you put the lens off and it starts obstructing the whiteness. No, you fucking moron. That's not how cameras work. When you adjust white point or aperture, or ISO on a camera, and it lets in more brightness, what you're doing is not letting the color stop obstructing whiteness. You're letting the colors blend into white by letting more of the colors in, and they blend together. Even God, racists are so stupid.
It's just a metaphor for a larger problem in this country. We focus on other cultural obstructions so much that we've allowed them to mix with and tarnish the initial whiteness that started it all.
Huh. Yeah, I think I might get it, but could you give me an example of a cultural obstruction?
Rap music.
Huh.
Again, makes no sense whenever you go to think about the fact that like white culture to like Nazis and shit is just farm, big open field, taking care of cattle. Obviously, I'm putting on a southern accent, but it's not like specifically southern. But obviously, there's a stereotype of southern. But like, you know, the country accent or whatever you want to say. It's the idea of just saying that something is yours when it's not actually a result of you. You say that white culture is pure, it's all about nature and everything like this, but then you look at white culture that like Nazis praise, and it's like, yeah, let's not cut the taxes back on the factories. Let's destroy nature. Climate crisis. What the fuck are you talking about, you liberal? Oh my god. I love this game. This guy's a fucking moron.
So, I'm pretty sure the photography teacher's a white nationalist.
I said the tuna's good today, and you just replied with that.
Remember how I told you I did that photo shoot with him?
Yes, please, brag again.
No, it's not that. Just the whole time he was saying this weird shit about whiteness and being white.
I guess it fits. Mr. White's a white supremacist.
White nationalist.
Isn't it the same thing?
White supremacists assume white culture is the correct culture. White nationalists politicize that.
So, he's...
Mr. White is a white nationalist. Pretty much everyone who goes here is a white supremacist.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, technically, if you want to be more general, the term white supremacist would be correct. It's one of those things where it's like, we get what you know, but if you really want to be, like, correct in the term, yes, he is a white nationalist because he doesn't just assume that white culture is the right one, but it's also the one that should be in the nation and so on. So yes, he's a white nationalist, especially because of the fact that he cares about America and nationalism, and therefore a white nationalist. And obviously, again, politicize it, because white supremacists garner strength and privilege from being white, and think that being white is superior to all of the races. But a step above that is white nationalist, where you not only do you think that people that aren't white are below you, you also think that white culture is the correct one, and then you politicize it to then be like, everything should be white. Anything that's not white is muddying the waters. And then above that you have KKK, and then above that you have Nazis. And then above that you have fascists. Which, those last three are basically the same thing.
Does it?
Am I racist if I say no?
Honestly, I don't give a shit. That's just what Google told me last night.
Well, if we have some KKK guy at our school, shouldn't we do something?
Like what? Even if we told someone, they won't do anything. If being racist got you fired, like, no one would have a job.
True.
Well, I'm kind of curious now. I think I'll go up and see what he's all about. Maybe catch him on something else. You coming with me? He knows you, right?
Non-racist girls gotta stick together, yeah.
What a lovely surprise, girls. Now, Nicole, you wouldn't happen to be recruiting another loyal white to our cause?
Oh my god, it is true. We didn't even work it out of him or anything.
Really puts the proud in white pride.
Judging by your tones, I'm starting to think neither of you are down for the purification of this nation.
No shit.
Is that why you're teaching here? To convert quirky art girls into clan members?
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds too easy. The art school girls are absolutely terrified of black people. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You really think I'm a quirky art girl?
No, it's just a broad example.
Please just try to see this my way. The white pride parties understood the error of their ways in the 20th century. Since then, it's evolved from arson and lynchings. We simply wish to promote pride in our own heritage, just like the colored communities do.
Colored communities?
Oh, I'm sorry. People of color.
How is that better?
So there's black pride. That's fine. How is white...
Because people of color was a term that was adopted by people of color to stop from... it was a better term to collectivize all people that aren't white, instead of just saying colored, because that typically just meant black people. So yeah, the idea of it's a politically correct term is, well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. it involves more people than just being like, oh, well, black people. And yeah, you can't say people because that would include like white people, which the conversation isn't including for a reason, because they aren't marginalized as much as, you know, racists want to say that they are. Also, yeah, people of color celebrate the pride in their shit. It's not because they think being black or being a shade dark of brown or having maybe a little bit of paler skin tone that's mostly associated with like Asian countries or whatever is superior at all. Only white supremacists think that. The reason why they celebrate their cultures, and specifically their American cultures or anything like that, or heritage, is because of the fact that people like him say that it's a bad thing and try and silence them and push them down. And then then they're like, oh, well, we must be in the wrong now. They're still doing it, so we must also do it now too, despite the fact that we told them not to do it. So that means that we're now the ones that are oppressed.
White pride any different?
Proud about what? You already own everything. It's just a victory lap.
If
See?
you don't cut this shit out, we're gonna stop it.
You're two little teenage girls. You have
And you're
no
like
power over me or my people.
Maybe not, but the principal does. Let's go.
Ugh, did not want to get this involved.
Go ahead and try.
I just shoot him in the fucking head.
If you looked like me, you'd cheat on your husband too.
Miss Lynn, sorry, but this is kind of important.
Hey, yeah, I'll call you back. You'll get the number for lip injections after. Okay, bye.
You
She's
do
hot.
illegal plastic surgery out of your basement or something?
No, my friend does. How can I help you girls?
It's about Mr. White in photography. He's kind of...
Stop. I get this conversation once a year.
You've known about this?
Unfortunately.
And you're just okay with it?
Absolutely not, but his defenses have my hands tied, I'm afraid.
It's sick.
I'd be inclined to agree. Another level of twisted, but he's made very strong cases for covering himself in peanut butter to pose for the students, so I'd rather not push the issue further.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, this isn't about that?
We're here to report he's trying to recruit his students for white nationalism rallies.
Okay, this I didn't know about.
Yeah, he asked me to pose for a weekend shoot and kept going on about how racially pure my skin was.
You had your clothes on, right?
Why wouldn't I?
No reason, go ahead.
Another big thing is that the reason why racism is so fucking stupid is because, what, are fucking rabbits going to be racist to each other? No, dog. A white rabbit and a fucking spotted black and white rabbit are gonna fuck all the same. They're gonna fuck all the same, dude.
So we talked to him in the darkroom, and he's just outwardly trying to sell us on a white pride.
Oh man, well, that is cause for concern. Were any racial slurs used?
Not really, but it's more like the overall content.
I'm afraid I can't help you then.
What?
For a claim like that, you'd need pretty hard evidence to get him removed from the faculty entirely. Also, he may or may not have rather compromising photographs of me, so I'd rather not get involved.
He may or may not have pictures of you in neo-Nazi shirts, because I may or may not have been there.
Actually, I may or may not have been covered in baby oil.
Well, I guess racism wins.
Can I see the pictures?
Can we see the pictures?
Get out of my office.
Oh, months later, what the fuck?
Nicole?
I'm trying to make a depression playlist on iTunes. What is it?
Well, nothing really. I'm just wondering why.
Also,
you've been
you could so get him expelled, even back in 2007. Look, I get people are usually chill with, like, white supremacy as long as it's palatable and isn't like, oh, well, as long as it's not making anybody comfortable, despite how fucking wrong that is. Like, that's mainly the thing that keeps people from outwardly being against it. It's like, well, it's not affecting me, so whatever. And that's a part of white supremacy because a lot of people in America are white, so of course they're not going to complain about it because they're not affected by it. But literally just show him the picture of you in the white pride party fucking cross shirt, and that's enough. That's like that's like pulling up his shirt and it's a fucking swastika or like black sun tattoo on the back of his fucking back.
Busted lately.
People, Mom.
You're being nice, right? Trying to get along?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's my problem. Never putting up a fight. Never telling men I'm not their emotional wheelchair.
Well, sweetie, I'm not sure if being confrontational is the key to happiness. You're a beautiful girl. Don't have an ugly personality towards anyone.
So I should, like, spread myself thin so anyone can have a place in my life?
Don't put it so negatively. All I'm saying is be inclusive. Give people a chance.
What if they're bad people?
I don't believe in anyone being inherently bad.
Yeah, I guess the pedophiles trying to abduct me on MySpace are just misunderstood.
Always a negative spin. Just promise.
Look, I'm with Nicole on that one. People who say, oh, well, people aren't inherently bad. You just have to give them a chance. They're just misunderstood. Fuck, bitch, no. Look, Hitler might have gone down a wrong path in life, right? But he's still fucking Hitler. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to give him a chance. Maybe he can change. And there are just people like fucking Ted Bundy that just had something fucked up with their head wiring that made them inherently a bad person. Inherently good people and inherently bad people can exist. But guess what? In between is also nuance. That people can learn to change, and people can change from good to bad, and people can change from good to bad to good. It's a fucking four-way. Yin and yang, you know how there's bad and the good and the good and the bad and then the bad and the good. Yeah, it's that.
You'll try to be nice and make time for people. The connections you start early come in handy later on.
Also, I'm also with Nicole. I'm not nice to people. Look, I'm cordial, I guess you could say, with most people, especially if I don't like them. I'll fucking chat with them because I like talking. But I usually lace in insults are in there. Am I Nicole? But I just don't like fuck with them, right? I go about my own business, and unless they're like outwardly like a nice person, then I'll be nice to them or so on. And like I like to believe that like everyone's my friend or like acquaintance or whatever, but I've only have like true close friends, right?
Don't screw up here.
Ugh, fine.
Thank you. I promise it'll pay off.
Yeah, you're not yelling at me.
Enabling little princess.
Her mom saw it. April 2008.
But whatever, now my mom's addicted to heroin again. How was your spring break?
Exhausting? I thought everyone would just forget about the hangout promises I made over the winter.
The thing where you tell them you're really busy for midterms but should have time in the spring?
Yeah, I thought most of them would just forget.
Not when you're hot. They never forget when you're hot.
I'm hot?
You fish for compliments?
Whatever, yeah. So not a single free day to myself, having to meet dipshits X, Y, and Z at the mall, or the park, or the diner.
What kind of Mormon-ass bitch meets at a diner?
They all blend together, couldn't tell ya. Worst part is, I'm at this point where I'm too nice to even decline the follow-up hangouts.
Hey, let's do this again. Maybe next week, same time.
Yeah, so now it's the bullshit I put up with on break combined with the bullshit I put up with at school.
Really makes you question the whole point of niceness.
Being nice just traps you into these hostage friendships. Socializing honestly kinda sucks now.
You're starting to sound like that weird kid, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey's one of my hangouts this week.
Oh my god, you're that far in? That's like church girl nice. Tell him to fuck off.
I can't. I feel like I'm at a point of no return.
Just tell people to fuck off. If you don't want to talk to them, just tell them to fuck off. You don't owe them anything. Girl, you don't owe them shit. If you don't want to talk to people, don't talk to them. They are not owed your time. They do not, like, what the fuck's the word? Your time is not, like, conditional to them, right?
If I try to escape
or
now,
unconditional.
he'll just stalk me.
Oh, fuck.
So this is your place, huh?
That's the third time you said that.
Sorry, yeah, today's just been wild, crazy.
That's the fourth time you said that.
Oh.
That's the...
Sorry, yeah, today's just been...
That's the...
But if you... Here,
Dying would be awesome right now, but I feel like there'd be strings attached with.
don't be so.
I can't.
Oh my god,
Yeah, Jeffrey's one of my hangouts this week.
Oh my god, you're that far in? That's like church girl nice. Tell him to fuck off.
Dying would be awesome right now, but I feel
Fuck.
like there'd be strings attached with him.
You're dead. What could he possibly do?
Your body doesn't disappear when you die, so whatever his twisted little anime brain wants.
Ew, okay. But if he actually killed you, could I take your body to a taxidermist?
Yes?
Good to know. Have fun with your little dates.
Ugh.
So this is your place, huh?
That's the third time you said that.
Sorry, yeah, today's just been wild, crazy.
That's the fourth time you said that.
Oh, pretty sweet your mom's out of town. You could throw a whole party, right?
If I liked people enough to let them destroy my house, then yeah, absolutely.
Aw, man, don't be a downer. You kind of remind me of this one girl from a local punk band around here. She kind of gets standoffish, too.
I'm standoffish.
No, not like it's a bad thing, just more
I
like...
mean, I wouldn't even call her as... Okay, this might change. So far, her personality, writing-wise, just feels, again, standoffish. I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say, like, fucking brat or whatever. But, like, you know, the kind of person that just, like, doesn't put up with shit. And maybe is a little mean, but, it, like, at the end of the day is maybe, like, you know, kind of a sweetheart underneath. Will you fuck off?
The band makes her image that. I think they were called, man, I can't even think right now.
Has it really only been 20 minutes?
Hey, I just want to let you know, you're actually really pretty.
I know.
I'm not sleeping with you.
Pretty and, like, pretty cool, too. Your taste in music, it's like nothing I've ever heard before. You really know your stuff.
No, I don't. I had Sean Kingston on for the last hour.
Humble, too? Like, you're different.
I'm not having sex with you.
Whoa, what are you talking about? Fucking you was, like, the last thing on my mind. Unless you'd want to.
You've worn the same Volcom socks for like 2 weeks.
So that's a no? It's cool if it is.
Dave and Buster's.
But yeah, it might seem crowded now, but you should see this place on Friday.
What?
I said you should see this place on Friday.
Okay.
You see me at the hoops machine? I'm sick. You couldn't keep up.
Yeah, I really should have taken it more seriously. I'm 17 after all.
And the skee ball machine? Don't take it too hard. I make everyone look trash at it.
All of this behavior is telling.
Yeah, telling pussy-ass bitches to suck my dick. I think I should start making rap songs. My dad has a MacBook.
Oh, diner. How about you? Season 4, what now? Ugh. He's in the fucking Doki. I could only imagine that's probably like a slice of life or like ecchi or whatever. Like, look, I've read my fair share of ecchi just to see what it's like. Most of them are dog shit. That's why I stay in shonen and like seinen or boy love. or whatever. Sounds like fucking Seven Deadly Sins. No. Okay, we're gonna stop there. It's 40 minutes in. Thank you guys so much for watching. The scene girl is here. We got Jekka and Nicole. I am enjoying this. They're all kind of shitty, but they're also all kind of like, you know what? Yeah, I get it. But you're also like teenagers that are kind of just, you know, emotional and shit. And like, I get it. I am too. That never changed after I was a teenager. So like, I get it. So yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like down below. Let me know what you think of Class of '09. Is there anything you kind of look forward to me seeing? Don't spoil anything. But yeah, other than that, if you want to support me, I have a Patreon down below. So that's $2 a month. But if you want a one-time donation, there's a Cash App down below. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified if you want to be notified. Don't click it, or else I'll just fill up your inbox. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.